What's up, everybody? Today I have a very interesting video, very interesting video for you guys today. So before we get into it though, make sure you leave a comment down below. It's the most important thing to me. Just please leave a comment down below. I love to compare our predictions and analysis together, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And always make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Share this video if you can. I need all the views I can get, especially right now with the channel being so down in views. It's not good. And y'all guys are keep on subscribing, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you already have not. Check out if you enjoyed the channel, check out my other videos if you already have not. So without further ado, let's get into this theory. So this really ain't a theory. It is a theory, but it's just one that obviously really isn't going to happen. Very doubtful. But what would be the outcomes? What would be the whole plot? What would come out of this? What would this couple be like? You know what I mean? It'd be between Hawk Moskowitz, aka Eli Moskowitz. What would him and Samantha LaRusso's relationship be like if they ever got into one? Well, I think that they would honestly make an interesting couple. Obviously, I don't think this is going to happen. Honestly, I think we're probably going to see a couple scenes where it seems like they might be getting a little close, but early next season, since Hawk has teamed up with the good guys now. Now, here's the thing. I'm not entirely sure this will happen because the thing is we didn't see, obviously there was none because it's, just a TV show. But when Miguel, Hawk, and Dimitri came up and broke the fight up between Tori and Samantha, we saw, obviously, Tori walk out and, say, you better watch your back to Hawk. And, obviously, Samantha could see that Hawk was on their side now because, he didn't say anything back when Tori called him a traitor, called them traitors. And, we didn't see the outcome of, Samantha being you're really on our side right now. So, I think since we obviously didn't get to see that happen, see whatever happened, which nothing happened, but, since they didn't include the scene right then, I think that, since Samantha did not even know that Hawk was coming to Miyagi-Do, obviously when he stepped in the dojo, which was the last scene of, season 3, obviously, I think we're going to see a couple scenes where, Samantha's like, we can trust you, right? And, when Hawk does clarify that's the truth, that he really cares so much about Dimitri and wants to be friends with Miguel again, I think that we'll see Samantha and Hawk, have a, a warm scene, like they'll actually, start coming, to come into their senses, Samantha especially, and we'll be like, okay, you want to redeem yourself, we'll give you a shot here. Now, obviously, I'm not entirely convinced this thing will last forever with Hawk. I definitely do not agree with that BS theory about him being a spy. We saw Hawk go through his transition in the house fight. We saw everything running through his head. That was a split-second decision that occurred at a time where we saw it, and we saw everything that was going through his head that made him feel guilty about everything that he'd done, and really he realized how much he cared about the people he had betrayed and been so bad to. So he is not a spy agent for Kreese, unless he's so insecure, which he is, where he decides to go back with Kreese real quick, and it lasts as long as couples like Miguel and Sam first round, or Tori and Miguel lasted a pretty good long time, but really Robbie and Samantha did not last a long time, and I don't know if that ship has sailed or what. But anyway, yeah, and I think we'll get some scenes with Hawk and Samantha where Samantha's glad that Hawk is on their side because he was obviously a big enemy to them. And, I think they might work together extremely in the big, if Hawk, I made a video on this a couple weeks back, or no, it wasn't it was last week, but I made another video a few weeks back, almost a month now, I think it is, about, how Hawk will get jumped by Cobra Kai just alone in a fight, and the Brooks kid, the big boy that he beat up in the dojo, would beat the crap out of him just like Hawk did to him, and I don't think that he'll be, which, is the mid-B and the big, mid-season street fight between the two dojos. I don't think Hawk will be there, but I think we'll see scenes where Hawk and Samantha are, close, being, friends and everything, and they might work together on some duties, Miyagi-Do duties in season 4. So, if they were to date, though, to answer that question, I think that something would have had to, happen, honestly, like where Miguel and Samantha, I'm saying basically until Robbie, if he was to get a redemption arc, something would have to happen where, Miguel and Samantha would be because we definitely agree that, they're going to have separate classes, and here, that's the thing. Obviously it doesn't even really seem, it definitely seems like Hawk is more likely to go with Johnny than, than he is to go with Daniel. And obviously we'll see probably Samantha sticking around with Johnny. But if Miguel and Sam were to decide, we're still, our senseis work in the same dojo. We represent the same dojo, but there's still two different sides of this story, and I have one, and you have one, which I really think this is highly unlikable. It would take, because we know Miguel, he's never gonna turn evil or anything like that, or turn his back on Johnny, turn to the dark side. If we saw, if something like that was to happen, I think until Robbie redeemed himself, I think that would be Samantha's backup plan, which would be Hawk. And a lot of people thought that Hawk and Tori would date. But I really think ever since the start of the show, when we saw Samantha and Kyler date for, a very short period of time at the start of the show, and once we got really Robbie's character introduced, and, obviously Tori came into it in season 2, I think they're keeping the couples 100% in the love square. A lot of people actually believe that it'll go back to season 2 couples eventually if Robbie, which a lot of us do believe Robbie will redeem himself eventually. And, it's hard to say whether or not Tori will. But if they were to all get on the same page and, get together, that would, and go back to the old couples, that would definitely be something to see. But, yeah, so if Hawk and Samantha dated, I think that would be probably one of the most interesting couples, and it would really take a lot for Samantha to trust Hawk still after everything he's done, obviously now, even since, he has redeemed himself, but that would definitely be something to watch for. And I honestly think that if they brought that into the play, it'd be something like, how all of Samantha's boyfriends have done to her, where Hawk turned his back on her, so or something like that, and went back to the dark side if they did, make that happen, make that be a plot with Hawk and Samantha dating. But yeah, that'd be one heck of a couple. I'll just say that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Leave your comments down below on your thoughts and theories on this theory, and or any others you'd like to share. I'd love, that's the most important thing. Just please leave a comment. I'd love to compare predictions and analysis together, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Share this video if you can. I need all the views I get, especially right now with the channel being so down. Just please share this video. Check out my other videos if you already have not. I'm going to say it twice also when I say the subscribe line. The subscribe speech. But yeah, share the video. I'm sure someone out there you knew who would need and like to see this video, need all the views we can get right now. And subscribe to the channel if you already have not. Check out my other videos. Subscribe to the channel. I cannot talk. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the channel's content, and check out my other videos if you already have not, especially right now with the views being so down. Golly bum. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.